and welcome back to another edition of LTV Live.
We've got a great show lined up for you today, featuring a trip down memory lane, an interview with one of our school's most recognisable faces, and of course, a few laughs, or we hope so, to finish things off.
And we thought it would be fun to look back at where it all began.
We've dug through the archives and found a special LTV segment from 2014.
Prepare yourselves for some familiar faces, some very different hairstyles, and a glimpse into what school life looked like over a decade ago.
Let's take a look.
Hello and welcome to Lindisfarne News for Term 2 and 3. I'm your host Oliver Crane.
And I'm Jess Whitlock. Bit sad this week, it's our last ever episode of Lindisfarne News, and we do have quite a bit to get through. Hello? Yep? Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, this just in. We're going to cross live now to Jeff Kiefer, who's attempting the world's shortest interview.
Thanks, guys. Well,
Close, Jeff. Not quite, but good effort, mate. Well, that just about concludes our show for today. It's been a pleasure bringing you the news over the last 4 years.
I know how much you love your health and your veggies, and
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I got you a little something as well.
Oh, Jess. Oh, thanks. You really shouldn't have. Well, like a digital clock with no batteries.
We're out of time.
I'm Oliver Crane.
And I'm Jess Whitlock.
Keep it real, Lindisfarne.
It's amazing to see how much has changed over the years.
And what has stayed the same?
Recently, our sports prefect Elijah sat down with Dr. Coyne to discuss sport at Lindisfarne, participation, and some of his favourite sporting memories.
So, let's hear what they had to say.
Just to start us off, can you give us a brief overview of your background in sport, please?
Yeah, awesome. So, look, grew up in New Zealand. Like any young male in New Zealand, I had ambitions of playing for the All Blacks. So I played rugby growing up. Then I went to university. I did a Bachelor of Physical Education at Otago University. Started working in sport, helping out a number of swimmers, triathletes, surfers, swimmers in particular, going to London 2012 Olympics. 2014, I got a job in China with the Chinese Olympic Committee. Went over there. I was a performance manager for the National Sports Training Centre in Beijing. That was a real highlight of my career. The group of athletes ended up winning 19 gold medals at the Rio Olympics 2016, which was actually more than Australia did as a nation at that time. And so that was a super experience. And I came to the school at the end of 21.
Do you have any advice for young people who are trying to get into sport and they don't know what to do?
So, look, sport is there's so many different roles within sport, whether it's on the business side of things, management, CEO, even accountancy. Then there's like support staff, coaching, strength conditioning, physiotherapy, sports dietitian, sports physio, psychologist. So there's so many different roles in sport if you want to be involved in some way, shape or form. My advice would be there's three ways of getting into sport. One is you're a former athlete at a high level anyway. One is you're a former athlete, you transition after you finish playing into the sport. The other one is you're a relative of a coach, and that helps you get your foot in the door. The third one, or there's actually four, the third one is you do internships, which are unpaid, and you work your way in some capacity into a role, and then from there you prove that you're trustworthy, you've got a passion for what you're doing, and you can actually do the jobs that they ask you to do. Or the fourth one is you normally do a research degree. Go out and try the different support staff in terms of see what it looks like. Go and volunteer time to see what it looks like to be a strength conditioning coach, to see what it looks like being a physiotherapist, see what it looks like being a sports psychologist, a dietitian. See which one you gravitate towards, and then from there set your sights on going after that particular profession. But I definitely recommend trialing those different professions first.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the advice. And thanks for sitting with us today to help young people and guide them through sport. Thank you.
All right, awesome.
Thank you.
A huge thank you to Dr. Coyne for taking the time to speak with our sports prefects.
Now to finish off, we are handing over to Mr Bedford. He's a teacher, a mentor, and apparently a comedian.
Well, I don't know, the jury's still out on that one.
So see for yourselves as Mr Bedford shares some of his very finest dad jokes.
Good luck, everybody.
Thank you. Welcome everybody. You know, I wasn't always a teacher. I used to have a job working in a factory making calendars, but I got the sack because I took a few days off. Sorry, I was late tonight. I went shopping looking for some commando khaki camouflage pants. Couldn't find any. Try the veal. Thank you.
Oh, poor Mrs. Bedford.
Well, that's all we have time for this edition of LTV Live.
Thank you guys so much for joining us, and we hope you have a fantastic week ahead.
From all of us here at LTV Live,
have a great day, and we'll see you guys next time.